dial your password and press pound. You have 1 new message and 4 saved messages. To review, press 1. First new message, sent today at 12 a.m.
In the years before the personal computer, there was the telephone. In the days before the World Wide Web, in the wee small hours before the dawn of email, there was voicemail. From the late 80s to the mid-90s, in the suburban sprawl of Silicon Valley, there existed a community of voicemail box owners, or voice jailers.
Voice jailers, a ragtag cadre of bored philosophical insomniacs bound together by the humming copper filament of their own collective isolation. This is their story. These are their voices. This is Midnight Voicejail.
Mike in Mountain View, you're on KGO Trey Tagliaferro. Good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Just fine.
Okay, I wanted to talk about how, there was a caller about 45 minutes to an hour ago who was saying that we don't need armament and conventional arms are, useless and they just cost money and everything. It's one of the strong points of America is that we make some of the best weapons and stuff in the world, and without that, our economy, as shot as it is, would probably be a lot worse with all the money from the government.
Yeah, but don't you think that we ought to get out of the business of selling arms to everybody in the world? Already we have helped Iraq get some of the arms that they have, and now those arms are coming back to kick us in the behind.
Well, if we stop production of that, what else will we be having strong points?
Sir, we ought to go back to being the best producers of mirror, the best producers of chairs, of consumer products.
I'm afraid that's not going to happen because a lot of other places, a lot of other countries can do it for cheaper and produce.
All right, so you're saying the only thing that we're ever that we will be forever noted for is passing instruments of death around the world?
Pretty much, but I want to stray off this point a little bit. It'll sound like garbage for a second or two, but I'll come to a clear point. Okay? I have a friend, he's in Kuwait right now. His name is Ronald Redball, and he's got some Star Trek The Next Generation tapes.
Yeah, I guess he does. Let's go to David in Sausalito. You're on KGO. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Ray.
Yes.
On a grander scale, I want to remind everybody what Buckminster Fuller said about the CIA, and he said it stood for capitalism's invisible army.
Indeed.
And, that's the picture.
This is an emergency communique. It is not to be discussed with fellow officers unless deemed absolutely necessary. There will be no computer record of said transmission. Proceed with voice print identification.
Locutus.
Voice print verified.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission. Its continuing mission. To explore. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no one has gone before. Appreciate it if you could keep me from making an ass of myself.
This is not an illusion or a dream.
Take it down. Make it so. No, make it so. Are you recommending that we fight a life form that can do all those things? Make it so. If we're going to be damned, let's be damned for what we really are. No! Everything's all messed up and changed around, out of place.
Captain, what's happened?
Jim, what in place is this? I don't know. It's our Enterprise. But it isn't.
You should play Make It So, Make It So, Make It So, Make It So. Do a lot of Make It So's. It's very funny, the Make It So's. I was really expecting you. In fact, I thought, maybe that's what he's going to do. He's going to, every time somebody makes a command, he'll say, Make It So.
Unable to comply. Commander Hawkins is on the bridge. Captain Dave is on the holodeck. He is currently running the holodeck program. The program is a KitKat Club simulation. Sit down and food. Fantasy number 1 is Alpha. Structural failure imminent. Dave's gravitational mass has become too large. Commander Hawkins is no longer on the bridge. Commander Hawkins is in 10 forward. Commander Hawkins is watching Babylon 5. If Dave does not stop eating, he will have consumed all food on the ship in 6.2 hours. Warning, Dave is overloading the food replicator. All computer memory is currently being used to process Dave's food request. Warning, memory unit overload. Shutting down all non-essential systems. Structural failure imminent.
2:05 a.m.
Hello.
Space. Deboarding frontier.
Captain, we're receiving 285,000 hails.
I wish I knew what to tell them. It sounds like a call wait, Captain.
Wait a minute. Here it is. Someone's responding.
I'm watching the Star Trek right now. Quantum Leap City. I'm right here. Walk through me. Old. Poltergeist 2, Quantum Leap. Old, man. What are they doing? It's complete.
Thursday, 1:15 a.m.
Now I'm watching Quantum Leap, and he leapt into a dream. He leapt into a dream. The person he leapt into was having a dream while he leapt in, and he replaced the person in the dream. What the are they trying to have a competition? Who can be better this week, Star Trek or Quantum Leap? Star Trek, oh yeah, look, going through walls, yeah. Killer, really good episode, yeah, we're ghosts. No, we're not, look. Quantum Leap, we can leap into a dream now. Oh yeah, great.
Thursday, 1:56 a.m.
Commander Riker raping Commander Riker's wife. If you don't make an outgoing out of this by this weekend, you'd lose your title of voicemail king. You better have an outgoing. Why did you give Commander Riker's wife and then find that episode with Minuet? Minuet. No one could have known about my wife. Blah 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 blah. What is going on here? Commander Riker's wife?
Initiate auto-destruct sequence.
8:25 a.m.
Well, that was entertaining now, wasn't it? I liked the part about teenage girls. Fortunately, this phone call was made from a local, in the immediate area, location. For your convenience, all names have been left out to protect the innocent. We have enjoyed doing business with you, and please fornicate again. Thank you.
I am Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise, representing a federation of planets in this part of the galaxy. Can you identify whoever or whatever you are?
You may start your message now. 6 11 a.m.
Can I identify whoever or whatever I are? The only identity I have is that I have a fingerprint, and I have a certain way of how I look at things, and that I realize not another person in this universe can look or see things the way that I do, just as I cannot look or see how anybody else sees things the way they do. That's how I know my identity, by how I perceive the world around me.
End of message.
Roddy McDowell, the show that never has famous people. Roddy McDowell. I cannot believe this. And I taped it in hi-fi stereo. Yes.
Enter a distribution list number.
Distribution nodes.
Let's take out some of these distribution nodes and see what happens.
There you go, my ego.
Mailbox 8110. Dropped. Mailbox 8103.
That's Volkswagen value.
Mailbox 8067. Dropped. Mailbox 8942. Dropped.
Conceivably, the ship's power distribution nodes are vulnerable to those frequencies.
I think we should look at modifying the plasma phaser design.
If we could generate a concentrated burst of power at that same frequency distribution that ever provides. How do we do that?
Mailbox 8060. Dropped. Mailbox 8154. Dropped. Mailbox 8164. Dropped. Mailbox 8920. Dropped. 4:06 a.m.
Ensign, put us back on course. Warp 3.
Yes, sir. Warp 3.
2:18 a.m.
Let's see what this Galaxy-class mailbox can do. Engage.
Digitalk, the final voicemail system. These are the voyages of the Nano 28819 voicemail box. Its continuing mission, to explore strange new voicemails, to seek out new owners and new systems, to boldly go where no voicemail has gone before.
As I remember, we were on our way for some much-needed shore leave.
Course plotted and laid in, sir.
Warp 5. Engage.
You may start your message now. The following users have not played your message.
Digitalk.
These users have played your message.
Digitalk. Back to the comforts of home.
I'm not Locutus.
I am Locutus.
Saturday, 11:55 a.m.
Well, this code guy has got a kind of a stupid message. I don't know if you know if you bother calling it, but I called it and she's going through time. She's going forward in time. It's pretty stupid. I just did that for the hell of it, man. But, I didn't really try to spend too much time working hard on it. I just did it because I got tired of the head on there Star Trek Gold. I should do it better, more Freddy, more. And I don't like 115. I hate that. So,
End of message. Press A to keep the current message, D to discard it, X to exit. End of message.
It's complete. 10:15 a.m.
Now, I'm watching Quantum Leap.
p.m. Hey, what's up? This is Jess from Nano 8045. I was just, cruising through the mailboxes, I guess you could say.
Hey, Idiot 19.
mailbox 8819.
You may start your message now. Hello.
Queens level 3.
3:30 a.m.
Mr. Worf, join me for a song.
Affirmative.
All right. Holodeck. Earliest 27. Mr. Worf, join me for a song.
Affirmative.
Holodeck. Early 20th century keyboard with sounds.
Acknowledged, Captain.
Program complete. Let us begin. Enough of this self-indulgence. Take it over!
Recording complete.
Jean-Luc Ponty on keyboard.
Press R to review your recording. D to discard it and record over. Hello.
Die.
Please enter your passcode.
USS Stargazer. Well, for God's sakes, Mary, they built this thing in Bedford Falls.
Hi, this is Amy. You've reached my box, and you've reached...
Innovative aerodynamics, fuel-injected multi-valve engines, anti-lock braking systems, four-wheel independent suspensions. This is advanced automotive technology for the 90s. This is Pontiac excitement.
3:02 a.m.
Well, this book, The Hermit by Lamsane Lomsong, or whatever his name is, was first printed in 1970, I believe. Let's see here real quickly here. 1971. It was reprinted many times up until 1980, I guess, when the old man bought the book. Anyways, it's interesting. It's interesting. To me, this particular book here was like two separate stories tied together. He's not a great writer. I have to say that. I don't know if it's just because what...
Hold on a minute. If there's a call here for me.
Indian that moved to London or what? I don't know. European spelling, color, C-O-L-O...
Captain, he won't stop talking. He's taken over the entire bridge. I believe he's the Q entity in a different form.
It says to Gladys Turnbull, one of Canada's finest ladies. However, the book is printed in Great Britain, so I don't know. So anyhow, yeah, I wouldn't mind tripping on another book of yours. I mean, I don't see you, we don't talk to you, we don't hear you, you don't give away your telephone number.
Well, anyways, on about my harangue about Billy. Yeah, it's so mind-blowing. Like I said, sometimes the theory will come to me that Billy, because see, we know the guy's intelligent, right? Or at least he's smart, and yet some of his attitudes and some of his philosophies are so dumb, are so small-minded, like they couldn't come from somebody that is as smart as he is sometimes. So it's really weird. And so sometimes I think that maybe he's just some kind of humanoid or some kind of entity here to act dumb to make us realize how smart we are. I don't know. Sometimes I think he's just totally playing dumb, man, acting like he doesn't know that he's stepping all over our feelings or he's smashing things. Or sometimes I think he's here purposely to be dumb so that we can investigate ourselves by the reactions we have to his actions. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just speculating here. Anyways, in regards to carrying out your post,
I will beam you.
I like that idea of your system about having the answers on.
I will beam you. I will beam you. Is there any way, anything you can do to snap him out of it?
Do it.
I can't.
Shut off that damn noise!
Whoa, wait a minute. Hi there. Hello? What are you doing in the drawer?
End of message.
Well, they seem to like you, Sledgehammer. Mr. 115, they like you. They don't like you, Ronald Redball. I wonder why. Bones? Heartbeat is all wrong. Blood pressure is... Sledge, this man is a Bedini.
Sledgehammer?
Yes.
Hello.
Star Trek sound effects, and it's got a picture of a ship shooting its laser, and it's got a picture of, I think, Spock and Kirk shooting their lasers at those pizza type of monsters that eat through rock, and it's got a picture of Spock shooting his laser. For what you can make out of it on the cassette, it's a cassette, and it's got every single sound effect on that show. It's fucking so bad, and it has the animated sounds. It's got about 3 or 4 of the animated series. A couple of the tribbles. They had a tribble scene on the animated series, and they have the tribble animated sounds, and the tribble eater, the tribble predator that goes and eats the tribbles. And made it that's in fact that's what the noise was before the tribbles were going freaking out on my outgoing. And it also has the animated siren, or the alert axe voices, Clalax or Calax or Klaxon, I think. It goes, so it's different. And it also has another animated thing. I can't think of it. It's got the Romulan ship sound, how the ship sounds when you're in the Romulan ship, and it's got a real long alien, that when you're on an alien planet, you know how the alien planet, every time they beam down, they got the beam down, the materialization.
Have you ever noticed the similarity between the sound of the Enterprise's red alert klaxon and the kind of shrieking roar which Godzilla makes when he is stomping Tokyo and other Asian cities? Well, whether you've noticed it or not, it's there.
End of message.
Go to red alert.
Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert.
Go to red alert. Go to red alert. Go to red alert. Shield command. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Warm arm photon torpedoes. Go to red alert. Go to red alert. Down general quarters. Red alert. Open a channel to the motion.
You may start your message now.
Hey, tell Psycho Jack that Tokyo's not in Asia. It's an island. How does he like that? Actually, it's a city on an island, the island of Japan, which isn't in Asia. It's nowhere near Asia, as a matter of fact.
End of message.
You should have put phaser fire or photon torpedo launches and explosions at the end. That would have been extremely exciting.
End of message. Message discarded. Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
Who are these that like Sledge and like 115 but don't like Ronald Redwall? Who are these things? What are those things? Are they birds? Were you talking to the birds, dude? What's going on? What were these things, man? These things that, oh, they like Sledgehammer? Oh, they like 115? How? How did you speak with them? How were they communicating with you?
The question becomes, how? No, it doesn't. The question becomes, why?
I don't know why.
Why? Who were they? What were they? Very interested to know this. Tell me quickly.
This is Chris. You haven't talked to me yet, but I've left a few idiotic messages just like this one on your box. So anyhow, hey, congratulations on acquiring the Star Trek effects package.
This is Batman from 3372, and that was great. What you did with those sound effects. I have that sound effects disc, and that was really cool. If I was a Trouble, well, I wouldn't like Ronald Redwall either, but I'm not, and, well, I don't like him still, so, anyway, yeah, he's a jerk, he's a moron, I don't like him. Anyway, but I thought that was great, that was totally entertaining. It kept me enthralled for those 2 minutes, it really did. Anyway, did you like it? Yeah, I liked it a lot. Anyway,
You may start your message now.
What's that supposed to mean? What tower? I called your outgoing. I thought maybe you had something good in your outgoing, and I can't even listen to the 2 seconds of that horrible music.
life sucks.
Tuesday, May 3rd, 11:23 p.m.
Star Trek, The Next Generation is over.
And now it's time for Jimi Hendrix. Here we go. I can do it this one right here.
Oh, this one's good. This one's a keeper. This one. This one. This one has a little more bass.
Bass. So this would be Joe's microphone.
Where's Uncle Bob?
Why do people want to fish from me?
Fisherman's Wharf! Fisherman's Wharf! Fisherman's Wharf!
Why do people want to fish from me?
I don't know. I'm coming over to see you. Now we've got some separation. Can you get over here, Joe, for a second, please?
Hello. Let's do one of those Star Trek things. Why not? I can mix in the music later. Let's do the mailbox out the way. We can't get any more from this.
Yes, you can.
It will not be done.
There, see?
You don't want to hold it. You don't need to hold it. It's chocolate. That? No, you don't need to. It's fine. Okay. Today on Ratchets, we are going. We are going. Today on Ratchets, we are.
I shall smash my monkey, and hopefully you will do the same with yours.
He has become very tiresome.
It has become very boring.
Today on Sprockets. Today on Sprock.
That's bad.
Today on Ratchets, we are interviewing Mr. Worf from Star Trek, The Next Generation, who looks strangely like Jesus Christ, with wrinkles on his buttocks.
Hold number one.
I'm holding my number one, but I have to go number two, Captain.
This is very wrong.
It's too late. I'm soldered to my
Neither
seat.
of you should be reacting in this manner. Computer, locate Ronald Redball for me. Ronald Redball is on the bridge.
Hello?
It's not going to work, Dieter.
Hey, who's that ugly guy with the wrinkles on his forehead? I'm going to hit you! My body is being slung!
Ridiculous.
What does this music make you think of? What does this music make you think of? What's inside the mind of Joe Sledgehammer when he hears this kind of music?
Pinkish Floyd. It's picking me up. Hello.
Hi. Ouch. Ow. Oh, no, don't touch me there. It's very sensitive.
Okay, I will not touch you there. Sounds like satanic.
Thank you.
Yellow alert. On screen.
Big photon torpedoes to ready. Main phases to ready. Go to red alert, please.
Red alert. Open a channel to the warship.
Quantum targets now. Great idea. And a good opportunity for him.
Intruder alert. Deck 12.
Another subspace reflection. Dimensional ship, sir.
Go to red alert. Sound general quarters. Who is to say that this history is any less proper than the other?
I suppose I am.
Not good enough, damn it! Not good enough!
Captain, our sensors are detecting a subspace wavefront of highly ionized particles preceding the object which is tracking us. Babylon warbird closing. They are arming main disruptors, Captain.
Go to red alert. Shields to maximum. Arm photon torpedoes and stand by, Mr. Ward.
Aye, sir.
I thought you said the Enterprise was faster than Miss Romulan.
In fact, we are, Commander. However...
Evasive, Mr. Crusher. Hailing frequencies.
I guarantee that they don't want to talk to you, Captain.
Follow them in, Mr. Crusher. Red alert. Mr. Wolf, arm photon torpedoes.
Aye, sir.
Oh, boy.
That's just in a moment of desperation that I leave those kind of messages, and I never get any replies back.
I'm sorry.
The entity didn't have my voicemail number, but the entity could have changed its outgoing and addressed me.
I'm sorry.
Choose to do so. Therefore, that tells me that entity doesn't really care. And what that entity likes to do is likes to play little footsie underneath the table. That's what the entity's doing with you.
I'm sorry.
Giving you messages, you give her messages.
I'm sorry. I did not get satisfied. I'm sorry. I did not get satisfied. I'm sorry.
Hello, I'm George the Guy, and I'm wondering what you're doing. I'll be appearing on your mailbox periodically from now on. I'm also in town to prepare to promote my new movie, in which I star in my underpants. Yes, well, I've got to go now. This is George the Guy. Thank you.
Yes? Hello. This is Mr. Friendly. And I am repairing Mr. Sakai. Yes? And I'll be also, hello? Goodbye.
Take a mission.
So we signed the standard contract that pays residuals up to the 10th rerun, and I think it's now into its 1,010th rerun.
Easily. Got some folks on the telephone that want to ask you something, so let's get right to the phone here and talk to Bill in Santa Clara.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Bill.
Hi. Are you going to be at any Star Trek conventions in the future, and will you be selling those tribbles? And one other question.
Wait a minute. Let's get one at a time here. You doing any conventions in the future?
Yes, I'll be doing, as a matter of fact, another wrinkle to the Star Trek phenomenon. We have floating conventions now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing called a Star Trek cruise next month. And so I'm going to float around with the Star Trek convention.
Actually on a cruise ship?
It's on a cruise ship taken out from Miami.
Wow.
And I do have an agenda of conventions for the rest of the year, but I don't have them committed to memory. I don't think I have San Francisco on my calendar.
What about the tribbles?
What about the tribbles?
Well, actually, my question was, in the future Star Trek, I believe in Star Trek 7, I heard a rumor that there's going to be a time travel sequence involving William Shatner's buttocks. Is that true?
In Star Trek 6?
7.
Oh, in 7.
He won't even talk about 6.
We're shooting Star Trek 6 now, and yes, as Jim said, we can't talk about Star Trek 6, and I will only make projections on Star Trek 7.
All right, let's talk to Dick in San Jose.
Hi, George.
How are you, Dick?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
End of meeting.
This is fascinating. Don't you agree? Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Then set course for Siren 8. As I remember, we were on our way for some much-needed shore leave. Course plotted and laid in, sir. 4-5. Engage. Make it so.
Fascinating. Fascinating data.
You may start your message now.
Fascinating. And the Crab Nebula.
Still better listen, Mr. Worf. Mr. Worf, are you familiar with the Pontiac transport? With phasers to blast the opposition. And now, number one. I'm sorry, I've got the wrong script here, Mr. Worf.
So, you are unfit for command. I've got to go. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Mr. Worf, wait. One moment, Mr. Worf. I can explain everything.
You have a lot to explain.
Hello.
You are Borg.
Hello.
I'm Geordi. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
Press P to play the current message. U to change user options. X to exit the system. Press P to play the current message. U to change user options. X to exit the system.
Captain, something is wrong.
Monday, March 26th.
Captain, we are in a voicemail box.
I can't believe it. I go looking for my remote control for my VCR, and there's a blanket there, the blanket that you were left in, the one that you like.
Mr. Crush, identify this alien.
I find it. I pick up the remote control. I go, no, it's sticky. You are not allowed to drink Coca-Cola in my front room again. If you're going to eat, you eat before you come over. Then you hear
The alien appears irate.
I'm trying to cut through the top of my lungs. If you do not and cannot do that, you will be opening your
Make it so, number one. Warp factor 90.
I can't believe it. Then I checked the chair that the remote control was in. It is also sticky. Face it, you slob! You slob! Damn it! I have to clean it up! I don't like cleaning things, as you can notice. As you can notice, it pissed me off!
Life form, totally alien to our galaxy.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
I was almost fascinated. I was almost fascinated. I was almost fascinated. I was almost fascinated. I was almost
Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
Life form, totally alien to our galaxy.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Fascinating.
totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating. A life form totally alien to our galaxy. Fascinating.
I'm not sure. It's just a feeling. I've had it a couple of times before. It's probably nothing.
Time on an all-new episode of Callbox Sunday. Ronald Reb almost jeopardized his life. On an all-new episode of Callbox Sunday.
Would you like to play a game? Yes, I can. The Enterprise is a Galaxy-class starship. Do you know how to spell Enterprise? E-N-T-E.
Very short, yes.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
End of message. Message kept.
Why didn't you have it go, "Hi, I am the classroom computer system. Would you like to play a game? Or what can I do for you? Whatever he says, and go, could you help out a 49er? I'm sorry, I can't do that. Why didn't you have it do that, huh? Huh?
Thursday, 3:21 a.m.
Could you help out a 49er?
Hello, I'm the classroom computer system. What can I do for you today? Would you like to play a game?
Could you help out a 49er? That'd be the perfect response to that.
You're a 49er.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Why didn't you put that on there?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
End of message.
Initiate auto-destruct sequence.
I must have those Star Trek type Bedinis. I don't know where you got them. I don't know what the fuck. That's obviously a Star Trek sound effect record. So I want those type of Bedini things. So I need a very, very much so, make it so. I need a copy of that. And if you want to be involved in helping me do the sound effects for a Star Trek type of movie type of thing that I'm going to be working on, you will be very, very nice to me, and I will be helping you very much, and you can have your name up in it.
I like that idea of your system about having the answering machine on when things be happy and having the answering machine off when things not be happy. I like that. That's a groovy idea there.
I'm glad I know you. I'm glad I know you. I'm glad I get to hear from you every once in a while, especially on those spontaneous things. And I have a feeling, really, even if it takes you an hour to make those outgoings, still the idea and everything happens so spontaneously, and you dropped everything and you did it. To me, that is an artist who will drop anything and put things together. You know.
5:34 a.m. from.
I was afraid of something like this.
Yeah, well, Fred just played it straight off the show. I talk about fucking started at 2 a.m. I got done about 20 minutes ago. Unbelievable. I mean, for that, which isn't even that cool, and it's so many little teeny references and cuts, and only if you're really into the show, like maybe Joe will dig it, no one else will. I mean, it's like, the subtlety of like all the lines and stuff you hear, even, it's not just, I just cut between the show and the mailbox, but the way I edited together the mailbox shit, like hello, enter distribution list number, on stuff where they're talking from the show. Like one word is from the end, and one word is from the beginning, and one's from the middle, and cutting out bits in the middle. It's real subtle, but it goes unappreciated at all, as always. That's what I did with my insomnia, but, oh well. Listen to the outgoing again and appreciate all the tiny subtleties. The only time I fucked up was when I got him, couldn't do it where Mr. Worf says computer. He goes like, he says like, computer. He doesn't say computer. He goes like, computer. Right in the middle you'll hear it. He goes, computer. And then he says, restore something. And then the computer goes, no. He goes, and then it fucked up a little bit more. He goes, I cannot restore. And it cut like the I just goes, cannot restore the functions or something. I didn't freak it out. If you know the idea, maybe it's better, because the ideas are like on the Enterprise, and they're locked out of a mailbox, or they found a mailbox and they're trying to break into it, and they go and it says hello, and then it says enter your passcode, and then he goes, security code. Like they're amazed there would be a security code, and they can't figure out how to break in, and they're trying to break in, and finally they get in, and then they look around because they want to stun Mr. Data. I don't know why, they're just sadistic. And at the very end you hear the guy going, right on time. When you hear that big long passcode, that's Data imitating the Captain Picard's voice, because he fucks with the computer and screws it up so they can't, do anything with the ship, and then he gets to his home planet and he beams down, but before he does, he puts a code on it so that no one else can hack into it, It's a groovy show. Fuck you.
Hello.
Ah.
Please enter your passcode.
Security code.
Please enter your passcode.
I was afraid of something like this.
Computer. Recognize Picard. Jean-Luc. Alpha 2 clear.
Hello.
Computer. Establish a security code for access to all functions previously transferred to bridge.
That is an incorrect passcode. Call back when you can remember your passcode. Bye.
The code, Miss Laporte.
We can't even locate the file address. At least that would tell us how many digits we're talking about.
Computer. Recognize Data. Lieutenant Commander. Alpha 1 clearance.
Hello. Enter a distribution list number.
9K12T.
That is an incorrect passcode. Please try again.
Computer. Maintain minimum auxiliary power and disengage subspace communication.
That is not a valid mailbox number.
Well, that's it to my clearance, sir.
You know, this is Captain Picard. Return all command functions to the station.
No change.
The code, Miss Laporte.
Captain, I believe we found the problem, but it really doesn't make sense.
Number one, take a security team up to deck 2. Try and break through from below. Great. Just ready.
You are modifying mailbox 8103.
We have control of sensors, life support, and auxiliary power, Captain. Nothing more.
Enter a distribution list number.
173467321 476 Charlie 32 789777 643 Tango 732 Victor 73117888 732 47678976 Lock.
You have no unplayed messages in your mailbox.
Captain, we are in.
We're on our way, Lieutenant. At least that's something. See if the computer will be good enough to give us the precise stun setting to disable Mr. Data. Right on time.
But there is a theory in quantum physics that all possibilities that do happen can happen in alternate quantum realities. For any event, there is an infinite number of possible outcomes. Our choices determine which outcomes will follow. But there is a theory in quantum physics that all possibilities that can happen do happen in alternate quantum realities. All matter in the universe resonates on a quantum level with a unique signature. That signature is constant. It cannot be changed through any known process. It is the basic foundation of existence. I cannot explain it. But there is a theory in quantum physics. I cannot explain it.
You may stop.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. You seem to have lost the will to communicate with others. So? There was a young lady from Venus whose body was shaped like a...
I do not enjoy riddles.
Did I say something wrong?
It is a secret note only to Klingons.
You have friends here.
With all due respect, it is very difficult to say. Words are not always easy for me. Be gone!
I care about you.
Enough!
Of course, but I am programmed in multiple techniques.
For what we consider love, sir, I would need a Klingon woman.
A broad variety of pleasuring.
Klingons do not allow themselves to be probed. It could be a dangerous mission.
Shall we begin?
It is very difficult to say. And I know you will do the right thing. I am ready. Today, I am a warrior. I must show you my heart.
Captain to security, come in.
This is truly trying my patience.
So, you should get into uniform.
You have been listening to the best of Midnight Voicejail. Volume 4. Fascinating. This program was produced by Phineas Narco and the National Syntopical Network. Special thanks to Al Newport, Ronald Dreadball, KFJC, and all voice jailers everywhere. The National Syntopical Network home site is at www.nationalsynocal.com. This program was created in the spring of 2004. Thanks for listening.
This is NCN.